Come on in. What are we hunting tonight? Why don't you just decloak and have a seat right over there? That's right, right over there. Why? Well, because this is Predator and Prey. Which are you? I'm Chris Hansen.
Yes, HOTU Clan members, welcome to a return to Predator and Prey, the HOTU podcast. I'm very excited to be back. I'm one of your hosts, of course, P. Ray, but with me is the OWLF himself, Justin.
Yes.
Justin, how you going?
I'm doing great, Ray. How are you doing?
Oh, very excited. It's been a long time between drinks.
It has been a bit, but we've been busy. You've had a lot going on in your life, and I've been busy too. So
yeah, absolutely. But sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I just say, but that for warriors like us, Justin, that's no excuse. We should be forging our path. We've things in our life. You're talking about, we've been on hunts, right? We've been on expeditions.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, we've been on busy forays out into the world.
So it's fantastic to be back. I know we're really late, as you can see for those watching the video. We're going to be looking at Killer of Killers. That was released in June, like over 6 months ago, Justin, but we'll get there,
Better late than never. Yeah.
Exactly. And just as an outlier as well, for anyone, so Justin and I, we will be, we'll be recording as much as we can. We do have, of course, our other HOTU members who are out on their hunts, Rasucha and Sparky. Hopefully they can drop by when they can. But in order to get some sort of regularity, Justin, I think it would be good to get in at least small episodes just to keep the fires burning.
Yes, definitely. And keep our HOTU fans. Keep their hunger for new episodes sated as well, because they're probably clamoring for new content.
They're probably shaking their spears at us, Justin, going, "There's all this content that we should be covering. Why aren't we covering it?" Oh my God! But we do have a lot. The blessing is that we've got plenty to go off now.
Yes, we have a feast of riches.
A feast of riches. I'm going to admit it now. I'm going to be the first one to admit it, Justin. I haven't seen Badlands yet, but I understand you have.
I have. I saw it once in the theater when it initially came out.
Nice.
It was a double feature day. I went to see that and the new remake of The Running Man with Glenn Powell.
Oh, wow.
It was a cool double feature day at the theater. But I had only seen it the one time. I don't believe it's available streaming yet. At least last time I looked, it's not there. So... soon. I think it will be soon.
And we'll obviously cover it as well, but spoiler-free reaction, Justin, what were your thoughts overall without getting too much into it, of course?
Oh, I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. Another triumph from Dan Trachtenberg, and I think you're going to love it too. I'm really excited to hear your thoughts. I think you're going to really fall in love with it. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I think I mentioned to you, I can't remember if I was chatting with you, I'm looking to take my son Finn to see it, right? Because it's
I don't think he'll be scared.
Okay.
I think that the stuff that's kind of scary in there, I don't think it will bother him.
Okay, excellent.
No.
Because one, of course, it's PG, so and two, I guess because of the rating, there are no human deaths. There are like just
Right.
they're all synthesoids and predators and animals. So it should be
Exactly.
okay. Yeah.
CGI stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, one of my one of his favorite movies actually. The first, I think it was M actually. He don't judge me, But it was a Netflix movie, Love and Monsters. Had you seen that? With
I
yeah?
think so. Yeah.
With Jessica Hendwick. It was good. He loved it. It was monsters. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he'll be fine with that.
Yeah, good. And
there's a little bit of violence too, but I mean,
yeah,
he's probably seen worse than that in some of the Marvel movies that have come out.
Exactly. And actually, I reminded myself as well, Justin. Like, so Finn is 7.5. I was 8 when I saw Predator, the first film, so it can't be that bad, right? So
right, and that was yeah. I mean, compared to Badlands, you'll see. I mean, it's they're two very different films.
Oh, good. Well, I'm very much looking forward to it. Look, and there's a swathe of stuff. I mean, Justin and I, we're talking about covering the Dark Horse comics, which we will do. We've only made a slight dent in the omnibuy. So
I know, yeah, we've got to get back to the Dark Horse years. And
absolutely.
There's some other stuff that has come out in the interim.
Oh,
in the meantime, I think there's been a couple of Marvel things.
Yeah, plenty. I've got them on my pile. There's Predator versus the Marvel Universe is one big one.
Yes.
Oh God, I haven't even
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
one.
Yeah.
I think
there was
I think you guys had started to cover that on the show last year.
I can't remember. I think it might have been Black Panther. We haven't even finished that one.
Oh, maybe it was that one. Yeah, maybe it was Black Panther.
Yeah, and then I think there's an adaptation or a continuation of Badlands. There's a comic release, a Marvel comic release of Badlands or something. So there's plenty HOTU Clan members. There's plenty to shake your spears at. But
absolutely.
But Justin, we're gonna. I mean, I should say as well for those watching the video, you're looking rather dashing there, Justin.
Oh well, thank you. Yeah. growing out my dreadlocks.
very formidable stance as well.
Thank you.
Quite intimidating.
I'm trying to go for the classic.
But we'll be looking at, oh my gosh, Justin, we talked about this just before we went on air. We're going to be looking at Killer of Killers. Oh my God, why haven't we talked about this yet?
So good.
It is so good. Before we get into it, Justin, I'm just going to play a trailer. For those who haven't seen it, I mean, I'm sure you have, but here's a little teaser
something
for
to
you.
wet your whistle.
Exactly. Check it out, Hunters.
My son, tell me why we fight.
Because our enemy still lives.
You all have traveled far and miss the warmth of home. But tonight, think of only one thing. Killing the monster.
You're not hearing me. There's something else up in the sky. And it's not human.
I pray you bloody your spear tonight. You are ready now. There's only one way to kill it. We must fight together.
Here we go. What happens if we survive?
Yes, that was it. Oh my God, Justin, we got to keep an eye on the time because I can seriously talk an hour for each one of these stories. Seriously, I don't know about you, but
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
oh my God,
it's just so good.
yeah. Look, I'll before we get into it, look, there are four main components to it. Let's try and kind of categorize it. We've got the three stories, and then at the end, there's a story where it all comes together.
Right.
Justin, I'll let you lead off. What are your thoughts, first impressions? What were your favorites? Everything.
I loved how each of the Yautja in this were different. We in the first story, The Shield, we had a Yautja that was huge. It was massive.
Yeah.
But he was missing a hand, and instead of his hand, he had placed that sonic device, which was interesting. That was a first. I'd never seen a Yautja using that type of sonic weapon before. That was interesting. The second story, the sword, we saw a Yautja that was wielding almost like a bladed spear, and that really cool chain whip with the bladed edge to it that just decapitated everybody.
It's brutal. My God.
But my favorite was actually the third story, the bullet, because I loved how it was all an aerial battle. In Predator stuff, we've never really seen that before. It's all been like land-based fighting, all on foot or something like that. But we've never seen them fighting in the air and ships and things like that before. So I really liked that. I thought that was fresh and interesting and different.
Yeah.
It was so cool. And just the way that they filmed it was very suspenseful and tense and
everything about it.
Really good.
Yeah, everything about the way it was put together, I think, like the voices, the soundtrack, the cinematography, if that's what you call it, for animation as well. Like everything was framed so beautifully. It just was such a joy to actually just watch and listen. And going back to your point, Justin, about your favorite being the aviator, the pilot Predator. Like that's such a big risk, right, from Dan Trachtenberg,
right?
Because people could be up in arms. I don't know what other fans thought of that as well, but I thought it worked fantastic. And he had three distinct stories. But yeah, what Dan's doing, he's just adding to the lore, as he's done with Prey, the movie, and what I understand he's done with Badlands as well, which I haven't seen. But it's just amazing the ideas that he had, because the story was it was a collaboration between himself and someone else, right? So he came up with these three stories. Yeah,
right. Yeah, I think somebody else wrote the screenplay with him, but yeah, I'm sure he had most of the ideas, like seeds of the ideas, and he had somebody help them develop them or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, similar to you, I loved all the three different Predators. I love the three different eras, distinct eras as well, as 800 AD or something, and then you've got, I can't remember when the samurais were.
I think it was 1600 something.
1600s, and then you got the 1940s as well.
1940s, yeah.
So
I love that.
Yeah, and what you mentioned about the huge Predator. I mean, let's go to the first one then, the Shield. Which will probably be my favorite, Justin.
Oh, nice. I
kind of fell in love with Ursa. I think she's just a phenomenal character, which could have been just some sort of crazed berserker barbarian, but they did enough to make her to give empathy, for her, right? Well, she has that connection with the son.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's so good. But yeah, I wanted to go to your point with the big Predator and his weapon, being that the severed hand and the
it
was like
the sonic device.
The sonic device, and I just had to remind myself that this was back in the 800s, so this is by rights ancient technology for the Predators. So it is a bit crude, right? It's just a bit of a sonic pulse. But it was interesting to see. I mean, Ursa, the action was just phenomenal from the get-go. They go to a rival tribe or village and they slaughter everyone. And then she's after Zoltan, I think the
warlord who forced her to kill her own dad when she was just a child.
So immediately,
this blood vendetta.
So you immediately get that thing, right? That whole, okay, so she's got this thing hanging over her. She's driven for revenge for her father, to avenge her father with Zoltan, but she's a proficient, like she's a really good killer, isn't she? Like she's
she's absolutely, she's the champion that the Yoja have been after.
For
sure.
Geeking out here, Justin, I would put her up there as one of the protagonists. It's probably the most deadly against the Yoja. Like it's not like Naru or Harrigan where their backs are against the wall and they have to react. Like she is a warrior through and through, and she's just so brutal and lethal, and you kind of know that she won't die because she's just too good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, out of the three main characters that we have in this movie, I would say she's the deadliest. She's the one who has killed the most people. If I had to wager a guess, she's definitely claimed the most lives out of those three people.
You know what I was thinking, Justin? It was crazy. In that scene where she's making her way towards Zoltan and she's killing everyone, I'm thinking of the Netflix Daredevil show when Daredevil, who's a human, same like Ursa, he fights the corridor, like, 5 guys.
Yeah, the hallway fight,
but he's
classic,
but he's exhausted after that. And you got Ursa who's killing 20-odd people. And she's just a beast.
With her shield.
Oh, it was so good. I mean, I know it's animation, guys, and I know it's all fantasy, but it was just so cool to see.
It was really well done. I mean, it was believable, that violence was, because I truly believe that the Vikings had bladed shields and things like that. And, I mean, they probably didn't decapitate each other with single strokes like that.
No. Or I was thinking, like, she so easily scaled a wall, and she, later in the in the film, she scaled the Grendel predator pretty easy, like, which leads me to think, like, this is fantastic for animation because you can't do this in real live action, right?
Right, yeah. All three of these sequences would have been so hard to do live action.
So I think it was a perfect genre for it. Justin, anything else from the Shield that you loved?
I liked how at first, and a friend of mine pointed this out, he said at first he thought it was going to be about her son. Like that at first we kind of think it might be about his story.
Yeah.
But then really quickly we start to pivot and learn, okay, no, this is her story, and the son's dead. So that was a nice surprise.
That was definitely a nice surprise, and that again leads into layering her because the death of her son, obviously, it's the only thing she cares about, the only person left she cares about, and he unfortunately dies due to a structure falling on him. But we see this later on as we bounce to the final segment of the arena, where she kind of looks at. I forgot the gentleman's name from the bullet. She looks at him, the pilot, because he comes comes back, and she kind of sees a son in him, and so she kind of finally first she's trying to kill him, and then she kind of empathizes with him, and they all work together. But I really like that, and all this is done in a very quick turnaround, right? You've got, what is it, 20-25 minutes per story, so there's not so
really
quick, not much time you can develop these characters, but I think Ursa was done really well with the time she had, so that was fantastic. The second story, The Sword, Justin.
I love that one too. Yeah. 1609 it says with the 1609 on that one, and we have Kenji and Kiyoshi, the two sons, the two brothers here.
And notably as well, I believe it's Kenji is voiced by Louis Ozawa, who he played the Yakuza member in Predators. And there's a nice, and there's a nice connection as well because Justin, the samurai sword that he uses in Predators to fight, I think it's the Falcon Predator, is the same sword that Kenji wields in this movie.
Oh, I didn't even connect that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
So we have the gun, which we'll see later on by Adolfino, I think was the name.
Yes, the pistol.
The pistol, sorry, yes. And then we have the samurai sword, which goes all the way back to the 1600s.
Oh, I love that.
And has tasted green blood as well. I should be sad, Justin, because, there are fellow people. But, what did you think of this story? This was great. Sibling rivalry at its best.
Yeah, I really liked this one a lot. The animation, I thought, was... It almost looked painted in this one in certain places when they were battling in the nightscape.
Yeah.
And then I like how it slowly kind of transitioned to morning right when the battle was ending. It was really subtle the way that they did things with light and shading in this. But yeah, it was the animation was really fluid and really beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And I just loved it. And I loved how the Yucha had that cool chain whip thing. That was neat.
Yeah, this was a dangerous Yocha. It had stalked both of the brothers, I'm assuming, or at least Kenji. It stalked because he becomes almost like this ninja. He's an outcast. His brother and his father kind of banish him because he doesn't want to fight his brother, and his brother wants to fight because to please their father. So he's a bit of an outcast, but he comes back. He's super, super cool as a ninja. And yeah, we get the Yacha just stuffing things up in the middle, in the mix of it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, Justin. There was one scene I really enjoyed. It was kind of typical martial arts and martial arts action scene. It was up in the bell tower, and he's trying to stop all the guards and keep quiet, and he doesn't want them to ring the alarm bell. And he takes on 5 or 6 guys, and he manages. One guy falls off the edge, and he grabs him so he doesn't fall to bring attention. And then I found it so funny. Then there's a adjacent bell tower across the courtyard, and they ring the alarm. And then you see Kenji just kind of slump a little, going, "Oh, I did all that for nothing."
Shake his head.
I thought that was really funny. Like the little bit of humor.
That was good.
It was that sort of stuff. Those little things, touches of like cinematic, I don't know, brilliance there from it.
Absolutely.
So, but the large part of it was the brothers fighting. Again, a lot of action. Yaocha killing a lot of people. You saw it in the trailer. But they end up kind of teaming up, right? And
the brothers work together to take down the predator. It's really great.
Yeah, a little bit of innovation as well. I'll just bounce back to the shield as well. So we have Ursa using the predator's own weapon against itself, against similar, like in Prey. And in this instance as well, in the sword, the same thing happens. We get Kenji finding a little cluster bomb, I think it is, or something, and he jams it in the predator's claw, which is the retractable claw, and that kind of blows him up, so to speak, before they dismember him. Again, some cinematic, I think, really nice touches of the two brothers kneeling at the sunrise, and then you have sorry, what's the other brother's name?
Kiyoshi.
Kiyoshi, just falling. Just passing away, which is very sad. But yeah, no, you're right. The style here was different. It was very slick, and I don't know, you felt the cultural difference between the two. You had
Absolutely.
the
you knew this was a different place.
Yeah, it was just really well done. So 2 ticks already, and then we get to the third one, which is your favorite, Justin, as well. The bullet.
The bullet. Yes.
This one,
that character is John Torres.
Torres. Of course, John Torres. Yeah, and which also Michael Biehn. He completes the trilogy of Terminator, Alien, and now Predator. He's in. I
love it. Yeah,
he's cool. He was the almost the father figure, the commander, the captain or whoever's in charge of the
lieutenant or something like that. Yeah.
But
unfortunately, he didn't make it.
Nothing was spared. I mean, you saw everything. But tell us a bit more, Justin. Like, why did you like this so much as well?
I loved it, because, like I said, the aerial combat I thought was great. There's something that we haven't seen yet with Predators, and I loved the weapon with the hook that like impaled the through the cockpit of the enemy. It wasn't just like lasers. It was just this really crazy grappling hook that pierced the cockpit and pulled the pilot out violently. And
terrible. I wonder how the Predator got trophies then. I mean, maybe he does grab some of most of the victims he obliterated.
I know.
So I don't know what he gets.
Well, I wonder if because some of the chain whips went back to the ship after he. So I wonder if maybe some of them were impaled and brought back to the ship for trophy collection.
Yeah.
But it's so brutal. Yeah, I liked how creative it was, though. It wasn't just laser blasts or heat-seeking missiles. It was something really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, and Torres manages to sample it as well. He finds one stuck in one of the planes, and he tries to open it. You see everything. It gave me vibes of Predator 2, where this element is not on the periodic table. It's like an alien metal, right? And then I think with heat he manages to activate it or something, and it kind of spears, almost kills his offsider.
And then flies off.
Yeah.
To rejoin the ship. Yeah.
But out of this one, Justin, it was really interesting that you said it's your favorite as well. Not to say that it's my least favorite, but this was the one I was most, I guess, hesitant on, just because I don't know, because diving deep into the 800 barbaric period and then the samurai period, to me this was like it's a little, I want to say modern, but like it's in the modern age.
It's definitely a leap forward from the other two.
And it was kind of like, we had Nauru, I like that setting, and then we got these other ones, but this one's a little bit modern, but I ended up absolutely loving it. And Torres is he's the MVP, right?
He's great. When he was out on the wing trying to repair it. Well,
oh my gosh! And I was thinking, what the hell's going? And I'm glad that he said, what the hell am I doing? Like, because no one in their right mind would have but he being such a mechanically driven person wanted to. I guess he wanted to get rid of that engine, right? And he just kicked it off.
Yeah, the one that was on fire. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And then his stick broke, and he just getting that wrench and just kind of using it as a hackneyed kind of lever. He was fantastic. It was again I think the levels there were really cool. He had that nice little moment at the beginning with his dad, just talking about.
I really liked that.
Yeah, wanting to fly, and then it's kind of semi-sad about the dad going, well, here's your chance, and he's got the draft, and it's like, well, this poor guy, he's a young fella, and he's got to go into war, you just got to stop for a minute and just kind of absorb what that means, but yeah, he's in it, and I found it really good. I love the father figure in Michael Bihn's character, just kind of tutoring him all the way up, and then he makes the ultimate sacrifice. I've got to buy you some time, and you really felt for Torres. Again, hats off to the voice actors. Just so much emotion in their voices.
Yeah, they did a great job. All of them. Yeah, all of them.
I mean, with Ursa's one, I loved her guttural. She would growl. There were a few times where she's
like a raspy growl. Yeah.
I love that. It's just she's
more like a really primal, warrior woman. Yeah, so good.
That just does great. I love that. But Torres, fantastic. And you see it, he takes down. He doesn't just kill a predator. He takes down a predator ship, which
the whole ship. Yeah, that's impressive.
Arguably, that is the biggest feat, right? I mean,
right.
No one's done that. Right, you got Dutch killing a predator. Danny Glover, I'm going to call him Danny Glover, killing a predator. They just kill one-offs. He brings down a ship, which is
the whole ship. Yeah.
So you can't.
That's impressive.
Yeah, you can't underestimate him. And you don't. I mean, he kind of he's kind of like the Topher Grace of predators. He's a very unassuming fish out of water. He's not a warrior, but he's the most valuable person there. So
he's plucky.
He's very plucky and very smart. He's just smart.
Yes.
And then we get to the final thing. It kind of brings it all together. So we see them with their inhibitor collars, and we don't know what's. I remember when we first watched this, Justin. I was like, this is interesting. How come Ursa's sitting with some technology on her neck and all that. So we find out they've all been whisked away to, Predator arena land, where they have to fight to the death, and the winner gets the honor of fighting against the Grendel predator, which
Alpha
was Alpha.
Predator.
Yeah.
I don't know what they called him, like if he was a king or an emperor or
Yeah.
something like
He was
that, but
some sort of
beast.
badass. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was very cocky. He's like, the winner gets to fight me. It's like, well,
Yeah.
Are you that good? What's going on?
Well, that kind of tracks though with what we know about the Huge.
Yeah. But I mean, what did you make of this? This all coming together, just in the end.
I really liked it. I liked how they had a language barrier, all of them.
Yeah.
So they couldn't communicate to each other.
Yeah.
But they were still able to figure out basically what was going on. And
Yes.
I really enjoyed how Ursa was just willing to die. Like she didn't care. Like she'd lost her son. She was ready to go to Valhalla. Like she was ready to peace out. She was just ready to go out swinging.
Yeah.
But fate had other plans for her. She changed her mind at the last minute. She decided to join these two. She saw something in both of them that she liked, that, like you said, you mentioned earlier, that reminded her of her son in John. So she decided to help them, and at the end of the battle, when they're ensnared, when they try to get away in the lead Yoch's ship, they're ensnared by that grappling hook, and she does that badass thing. She slides down the chain on the shield and goes right into them. Like I loved that. I thought that was so good.
Yeah, I got goosebumps just when you're just recounting it right now. Like, she turns around to them. She says, "Do not avenge me," which is completely opposite to what she'd been working up towards. Her father told her, "Avenge me." She told her son, "If I die, avenge me." And so she's changed. It's a nice sign that she has changed. And there was one bit in that arena which I was really, again, connected with Ursa. She was almost desperate. She said like something along the lines of, "I need to die in battle." Like I think they were their heads were about to be blown off or something, and she didn't want to die like that. She needed to die fighting. And again, that's just part of her spirit that I just totally admire and kind of latched onto. But you're right. Yeah, this big battle. They like John gets consumed by this huge monster, but it's so big, the monster, he just gets swallowed whole. So he's still alive in the stomach, and he manages to. Oh, that's painful. He manages to get a severed predator blade and start stabbing on the inside. And they work together. It was fantastic. I love the bit again when Ursa throws to Kenji the sword. Like, it's not here. This is yours.
They work together. Teamwork. Yeah,
exactly. And then when they took on the Grendel, or I'm going to call it the Grendel predator because Ursa called it's Grendel.
The Grendel King.
The Grendel King. When they took him on, they did a pretty good job before he got really annoyed and he just shouted and they all fell off.
Well, he is admittedly, he's like 10 feet tall.
But I mean, they did well. I mean, for like little humans, you got Kenji stabbing him here and there. Ursa on his back, just hacking at his neck. This is awesome. And then we get John, who obviously, as I said, MVP. He finds a ship. I can fly that thing. Oh, well, no, first thing he finds that motorcycle, and he goes, "I love it." He goes, "Are you friends with me now?"
And they fly right. I love how they fly right up that giant skull. Take the fight right to the Grendel King. They don't mess around.
They don't mess around.
We're gonna go right up there. If he wants to fight, he's gonna get it. I love that.
I loved it as well. Hesitate. Like these three, there's this trio, they're so disparate. But then it kind of ends, right? Unfortunately, Kenji, that was a bit of a downer for me. He loses an arm.
Yeah, his arm gets severed. It's crazy.
I know, which is a bit... But I'm assuming he's going to be like Lannister from Game of Thrones. He's going to learn how to use his left hand, like as a sword, and he's going to be kick-ass at it. So...
definitely.
Yeah, but then the ends with what is it? The Grendel says the hunt begins or something.
Time to hunt.
Time to hunt.
And then all these ships take off.
How scary is that? It's a great ending. It opens it up. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we get a sequel. It has to. It's done so well. I understand it's done so well.
It was very well received when it came out. And
Yeah.
I think that Badlands did fairly well as well. I don't know if it was the financial success that they were hoping for.
Okay.
But I think critically, the ratings were really high on that one.
Oh, God, I hope they do. I hope they keep it going, because this is.
I hope so too.
We are entering, and totally respect everyone's views and stuff, but I think for the majority, from what I see, we're coming into a really exciting period, right? You know, there are obviously the other fans that prefer the similar story of Predator 1 and 2 of just someone fighting a predator who's a hunter. But I love this expansion to the lore. It's
me too.
It doesn't diminish the originals. I mean, they're still stealthy. They're still. I think about that with Finn, Justin. I'm thinking, will he get the same sort of chills I got when I watched the first Predator? Because if he watches Badlands, he knows the Predator now, right? You know, whereas Predator, the first time he unmasks and he takes his, and he takes on Arnold, I'm like, oh wow, what is this thing? But now it's kind of given. So there's a bit of give and take. I mean, you're not going to get that sort of excitement now, but the stories are just endless. You could do so much.
Absolutely. And the cool thing about Badlands is that the Predator is the protagonist of that.
Another
You're
difference.
actually rooting for him.
Yeah.
You're rooting for the Predator. You're hoping that he wins.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, that's an interesting dynamic. But yeah, I'm totally up for it. Can't wait.
I wanted to mention a few cool little details about this movie too. At the end, after the credits, they're panning through some of the other captives that have been taken by the HOTU over the years, and we see Tabe from Prey.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Naru.
We see.
Do we see Tabe?
Oh,
do we see the brother?
Oh no, you're right.
Yeah,
I got the names mixed up.
Yeah.
Naru, yes, Naru from Prey, and then Danny Glover's character from Predator 2, and then Dutch from the first.
This caused a little bit of a storm in a teacup, Justin, because they added those last two post-release of the movie, right?
Yes.
Originally, it was just Naru that you see, and then I think Disney or whoever added the other two. What are your thoughts on adding the two? I know some people were like, "Oh, it's unnecessary." Well, what do you think?
I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine. It makes sense to me that they would go back and get both of those, and we saw Dutch in that great comic book that Ed Brisson wrote.
Yes,
with Theta. So. It's totally plausible that the HOTU would go back and grab him and the other two as well. Of course, why wouldn't they?
Exactly.
They're great. Yeah.
I mean, we don't see the ending of Predator 1 and 2. What happens? Like, Dutch is listless at the end of it, and Danny's covered in ash and he's looking up in the sky. It's easy to see. So I had no problem with it adding on. Actually, it made me more excited to see them. In there.
Me too.
Yeah,
because maybe we could see them in the sequel or something. That'd
be so
or
good.
a future film. Oh God, great!
And just there are enough Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonators to be able to get a voice actor right. You don't have to necessarily get Arnold to do it.
And I bet Danny Glover would come back and do the voice again. Yeah,
you know who they should get. To do both
Gary
voices. Gary Busey. No, I'm going a step above that, Justin. To do Gary Busey, Arnold, and Danny, just get Rasucha. Get Rasucha. Come on.
Oh, yes.
Come on,
Disney.
Disney.
Our very own Rasucha. You can do all of them.
You could do all three of them.
Absolutely. Yes. I love that idea.
So, I mean, that is Killer of Killers. That was our thoughts on it. It's a 6-month-old. It's been long past, but no less enjoyable talking about it, Justin.
Absolutely.
If
you haven't seen it, it's on Hulu.
Yes.
And I don't think there's a physical release yet, but hopefully there will be a DVD or Blu-ray or both at some point in the future.
Do you collect the physicals?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
I like to have them because
me too,
if I'm ever without the internet for some reason, or if for some reason they remove them from streaming or shuffle them around to a service that I don't have, I don't want to be like, oh, I can't watch this movie.
No, that's absolutely true. I'm of the same, but I've been massively lazy in updating my collection. So should definitely look for Prey, Killer of Killers. Let's get Badlands out.
Yeah. I've just been very selective about the ones that I purchase now.
Yeah.
Definitely these. There's some of the new Godzilla films that I love so much. I'll buy those and some other ones.
It just becomes a space issue, though, doesn't it? That's a problem.
It does.
Yeah.
It absolutely does.
Yeah. But before we cap things off, Justin, how about we give this a score out of I don't know, out of Predator pilots.
5 giant skulls.
Giant skulls.
I'm wondering what that giant skull belonged to. The one that was in the gladiator pit.
Yeah. Oh my
That is a massive skull.
That is massive. Yeah, I don't know. There's so much to explore. But
I would give this 5. I would. This is classic to me.
Yeah. I would agree. Without a doubt, without flinching, 5 out of 5. HOTU Clan members, let us know what you think as well. Did you enjoy it as much as we did, or are we missing something that we should be more critical about? Tell us why you really love it. Tell us why you don't. But for me, this is without any, straight away, 5 out of 5. It is one of the best animations recently I've seen in a long time. I think I told you, Justin, as well, just before we started, I was watching this and I think I was up to the samurai, the sword bit, and I was thinking in my head, I don't want this to finish at all. I don't want this movie to finish. I just love it.
So good. It flies by. You don't think that it's an hour and a half.
But it's just so visually beautiful, and the action scenes are top notch. So check it out. It's a high recommend from your HOTU Clan members here. So,
yes, definitely.
Yeah, so Justin, thank you so much for our first return episode back.
It's super fun, as always.
Yeah, let's keep on this Predator train. I think keep an eye out on our social media. I'm going to try to get a little bit more active in our Discord to show what we have up and coming. Justin and I, we just have to discuss it, whether we do some more Dark Horse comics, or we go for Badlands, or we do something else. We'll just have a little chat there. But keep an eye on our socials. And anything else, Justin, before we sign off?
No, that was it. It was really fun to be back and chatting with you about the Yocha again.
Yeah, likewise as well, Justin. It's so much fun. Until next time, as always, listeners, shit happens.
It happens.
See you later.